Hey folks, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to put together a short video detailing an actual piece of public land that I plan on hunting this upcoming deer season. Kind of show you how I plan on going about dissecting it and breaking it apart, and kind of give you an idea of what I'm going to look for in the preliminary stages before I get out here and actually put boots on the ground. Now, a lot of the information I'm going to share with you I got from the Wired to Hunt website, but I'm going to link to the actual article that I got the information from in the description below. So, with that being said, let's take a look. Okay, so here we go. Alright folks, when I'm breaking down a piece of property, there's 5 key topographical features I'm looking for. I'm looking for cover funnels, ridge lines, saddles, points, and edges. Deer and game animals will use these features as kind of like navigational highways, similar to how bass or other fish do, if you know anything about that, how they use points, drop-offs, ledges, stuff like that to move around their home range. So all I'm doing is trying to get a basic idea of where the deer are going to be at. And like I'm not looking for a trophy or anything like that. I just want to put myself in a high percentage area for deer, because I'm out there for the experience and I'm out there for meat. I'm not, necessarily looking for a trophy. Now, if I find one, I'm not going to turn one down by any means, but that's not my primary goal. So if you take a look at the map here, here's an example of a saddle. You got a high point here at the end of this ridge, and a high point here, and a low point right here. So deer will use that to travel through. Off this ridge line here, you actually have a point, so they'll travel on both sides of these points, and this point actually leads down to a low area that's filled with fields. I've been there during turkey season trying to turkey hunt before, so those will be good areas to check out. This ridge line up here should be a good area to check out, and this one right here, this point leading off this main ridge, looks really interesting because I've got a nice edge. I got a nice edge line between 2 different types of cover on the side of a point, and it's leading down to a potential food area with the field. Let's see, there's not really a good example of a cover funnel here because most of this is hardwoods with sparse pieces of field intermixed in between. But if there were, essentially a cover funnel will be like if you've got a vast area of pasture and like a little finger of trees that gets narrow at one point between 2 sets of woods, then that would be an example of a cover funnel. So all I'm going to do is go through here and mark everything. See, right here's a low area, so I got a point here, or I got a ridge here, and a high point here, and I've got a low area right here, so I'm going to mark it. Now, this particular area I've been in a few times before, and it is inundated with mountain bike trails. So, that could be a hindrance. But you got to do what you got to do. Now, here's kind of an example of a cover funnel. Because you got a stand of hardwoods here, a stand of hardwoods up here, and then in this little valley, this little point, you've got a finger of fir trees that lead up in here. So I'm going to add a waypoint here. Check this out. But essentially that's it. Just look for as many of these terrain features as you can find and mark them on your map. If you're using something like Onyx or something like that, then it's really handy because you can get on your main computer, mark all your waypoints, and then turn around, transfer them to your phone, save the map for offline use, and bam, you've got a GPS on your phone when you're out in the field, and it'll help you get to these places. Alright folks, well that's it for now. Like I said, most of this information can be found on the Wired to Hunt website. I'm going to link to the specific article I used to help me with this video. It's really informative. Highly suggest you go check it out. Like I said, just identify as many of the key features as you can on the piece of property you plan on hunting. And to me, one of the most important things is getting out there and getting boots on the ground and seeing what's actually there. I know you don't always have time to do that, but that's what I'm planning on doing sometime here in the next couple of months or so. Hopefully I can separate the wheat from the chaff and find a few good places to actually hunt this upcoming archery and rifle season. But stay tuned for that. I should have a video coming up on when I plan on going out there and get my doing some actual on the ground scouting. I'm gonna take my camera with me and try to actually show the places that I've marked on my map of my waypoints and see what's there or what's not there. But hopefully it's helped somebody out. I'm definitely not an authority on any of this, but I wanted to show my process, because if it works and you can learn from what I'm doing, great. If it doesn't work, then hopefully you can learn from what I did wrong, and that's even better. So appreciate it. If you get a chance, go check out the Go Wild app. I'm not affiliated with them at all, other than really believing in what they're doing. It's a great app. It's awesome. Go check it out. Thanks for watching.